goodness. What a peace is mine, leaning on His everlasting arms. I'm leaning on Jesus. Leaning on Jesus. I'm safe, secure from all alarm. I'm leaning on Jesus. Leaning on Jesus. I'm leaning on everlasting arms.
It's 2:15 on Love 101 FM, the family station. Yes, you're inside alive. And at 2:15 on a Friday, yes, we have excitement on a Friday at 2:15. And today is even more exciting. Yes, it's time for music. This week we are joined by Andrea McCurdy. Andrea McCurdy is a woman of God, gifted, yeah man, with a powerful voice, and mandated to bring healing to the nations through song and the spoken word. She's a seasoned vocalist, and with over 30 years, my goodness, 30 years of performance experience, whether it's a corporate event, church gathering, or gospel concert, Andrea McCurdy's presence elevates the atmosphere through the power of God. I don't know, no lie, my friend, it's true something. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wherever you are in the world, yes, welcome to music, Andrea McCurdy. Hello.
Hi, Darren.
Hello, how you doing?
Happy.
Oh my goodness, I'm really happy. It's always so nice. You know, it's nice to talk to you.
Yes, it's nice. Oh, it's so nice to hear you too.
Well, in this capacity, so now I have to, you know. All right, let me gather myself. All right, Andrea.
That's right. Let's gather ourselves.
Andrea, tell me. All right, first of all, thank you so much for taking the time out.
Thank you for having me. I'm so blessed to be here.
Yes. And for those who don't know, share with us a little bit about your background and how you started in music. Talk to us.
So I believe I came up as a singer. I could ask my mom. I don't know if she would necessarily dispute it, but I honestly have been singing for as long as I've known myself, which is more than 50 years. But professionally, I started singing professionally in 1991. So that's been a little while. I have been very active in church from a child, always singing when I was on a worship team. Well, when I was a child, there was nothing called praise and worship at that time. That was not the thing. But you had, special singing, and I always had to do an item. They were rallies, and I had to do an item to represent the church or represent the young women's ministry or represent the youth ministry or something like that. That was like when I was back home in St. Anne, shout out to Brownstown, St. Anne, Brownstown, New Testament Church of God, hallelujah. Solid foundation, and which I'm always grateful for. When I moved to Kingston for school, my home church, Waltham Park, New Testament Church, also provided me with a lot of opportunities for singing, and then I started singing professionally with Celestial Gems, led by the Dean Blair, and Doug was there at the time, and so on. And there's another group, like a sister group, that was formed with that younger sibling called Promise. And so over the years, I've done a lot of singing. I've had the opportunity to sing with a lot of these established groups, including Love Singer, Shout Out to Sam Wisdom, and so on. Always grateful for that opportunity and so on. So I've been on the stage for most of my life in all kinds of settings, whether it's concert or church, convention, conference, that sort of thing. I've always been on the stage. So when I say I've been singing all my life, I've been singing all my life.
I will believe you.
Just so nice, not yeah.
We believe it. So with all that experience, you've developed a style, I'm sure, and a sound. Share with us. Describe your style and also what inspires your like. Say for example, I'm going to sing at a special event. What usually inspires your song choices and your direction? Go ahead, tell us.
Okay, so let me start where you ended. What will inspire some choices is dependent on the event. It's dependent on the event, and it's also dependent on the environment. So, for example, if I am say going to a church, if we're going to church and we're going for a Sunday morning service, then that will lend itself to a different kind of musical rendition, which would be probably a little bit different at a concert. But ultimately, I pray before I go to any of these events because I want to do what is needed in the moment.
Right.
And what is needed in the moment is only the Lord knows what is needed in the moment.
Yes.
So I have to ask Him for direction. So that's usually what I do. So as it relates to my style and that kind of a thing, my style I don't even know if I have a style. I pick up the mic and I sing songs. What I am very mindful of though is what the song is saying. And so my intent is always to ensure that the person is not distracted by the tone that I am delivering. And they are more connecting to what is being said because the power really resides in the words of the song.
Yes.
It's not the music aids in the delivery, but if I did not sing it and I spoke it, the words are still powerful. So the most powerful part of the song is the words of the song, the lyrics of the song. And so when I sing, I tend to be very intentional about you hearing what is being said. Because any kind of deliverance, any kind of healing, any kind of miracle can only happen when you hear what is being said.
Yes.
How it is done. So how it is done is nice. And it is usually preferred if it's not confusing, like those so bad. When I arrange that kind of a thing to aid in the delivery, to make the delivery palatable. But sometimes we can get caught up in the vocal phrasing and the vocal gymnastics and so on. And then we miss the point of the exercise, which is to deliver the word through music.
Yes.
So my style is to be very intentional about you hearing what I am saying. That's my style.
Well put. Well put. And if anybody has ever experienced a worship experience with Andrea McCurdy, this is so true. I was having a conversation with a mutual friend.
Oh, boy. Yeah, well, you know, coming on off to be what you got.
Yes. So I was saying I was having a conversation with a mutual friend, and he said there's something with Andrea is that she's very intentional about how she tells the story while she's singing a song, and that is not a normal thing. It is a gift. For sure.
I believe so too. I believe it's a gift. I believe it's something that God empowers you to do.
Yes.
Because if you understand that the power is in the word, whether it's spoken or sung, then you understand. So therefore, how I sing it, I don't use the gymnastics to distract from what is being said. So that is my style.
Yes. Okay, so with that being said, this is not your first project, because I was playing a song that you released years ago, which I discovered.
I heard the song and I smiled, and that was nice. Way back in God.
and it was when I came here at Love 101, I discovered it and I played. I was like, hold on a moment. And ever since that day I found it, I can't stop playing it. And that now, yeah, man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. And now,
one of my favorite hymns. One of my favorite hymns. And it's a hymn. It does Leaning on the Everlasting. And it's a hymn that was done using our Jamaican music or reggae music to interpret it.
Absolutely beautiful. And so that now,
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And now you released 4 months ago another project, Gyra, and this is also a cover. But if you could have just tell me, say this is a cover, me tell her say I lie, you a tell, because Andrea McCurdy wrote this song, composed it, and she's doing. But you're there's, as I said, there's just a way in which you do your thing. But now Gyra is out 4 months ago. It's been out, and what resonates most with you about this song? Why did you choose to release this project? It could be an original song, but you chose this specific song as a project in this new dispensation.
Indeed. So what had happened was I was preparing for a conference. Well, I use the word conference because it's really a gathering of women in leadership, whether it is in the church or in the marketplace. In the church or in the marketplace, women in leadership who gather every November. Where God meets with his daughter. These are the leading ladies at the word. And I've been doing worship with that gathering for 10 years now with the worship leader.
Wow.
So as we were in rehearsal, we were preparing. We're having the final rehearsal now with vocals and musicians. And when we did that song, it just dropped in my spirit like a cinder block. It just sat down in my spirit, and I said, here's the thing, because again the words spoke to me so much. If God is enough, then whatever is happening, I'm going to make myself content. Because God is enough.
That's it.
Because if he will take care of flowers that are seasonal, if he takes care of animals, birds, and so on, that have a shorter lifespan than me, generally speaking, than humans, and if he is so mindful of those things, if he has the time to count the number of hair on my head, then it means that I need to spend less time and less energy being worried about things that I can't fix. Worried about the God things that he needs to do. So Gyra. And we always think of Gyra. We think of Gyra, we think of Gyra as provider, of course. But unfortunately, in kingdom people tend to think, when we think provider, we think money, dollars and cents immediately. But the truth is that there is so much more to him being a provider. I mean, he provides us. The Bible says daily he loads us with benefits. So living out that experience every day. And experiencing God supplying needs when I needed peace, when I needed clarity, when I needed a weight lifted off my shoulder, when I needed to just be still, and him giving me when I needed courage, when I needed strength, when I needed help, and none of it could put a dollar value to. Because he gave me the power to get to that. That won't work. And I shout to the people who are outside the office listening. but he provides, and so for me, Gyra, it resonates with me because that's so God to be a good father, to take care of his children.
Boy, hold a pause right there. Hold a moment. Hold on. I gotta take a break, and then we will talk a little bit more after this break. I'm here with Andrea McCurdy, wonderful woman of God. Well, let me take a quick break, and then we'll be back with so much more inside music. Yes. I'm Darren Mitchell, the creative Jesus guy, and I have with me Andrea McCurdy. Yes, a woman of God who is just being obedient. She does her walk in the will of the Lord as best as she can, and as I would say, to play her part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race.
The whole human race, absolutely. That's it, right there.
Oh my God. So we're talking about this project Jira, and she was just sharing how important it is to be reminded that God is who we say He is, the provider, and will take care of every aspect of our lives. If He take care of flowers, He is gonna take care of me. So you teamed up with Don Martin Panton, one of my other favorites in the world. Love her dearly so much. And I know you said you were working on this for the conference, but why did you? I was like, it could have been anybody else, because I'm sure you were surrounded by so many other wonderful singers and musicians. But why Don Martin?
So Don Martin Panton has been my friend for many years, and our stories there are lots of similarities in our stories, in our walk. And this is somebody who is very passionate about her relationship with the Lord.
Yes.
Very, very clear in her mind about who she is and who God has called her to be and who God is to her. And so I believe that she would have been the best person to join me in excellently interpreting the song that the saints, the Bible says. Yes.
And that's I can't find a better collaboration. Just the balance is really, really amazing. And
we have been singing together for years as well. We have sung together for years.
Yes.
So there's a natural synergy that is effortless. We don't have to practice. We just go and do it. That's how naturally it comes.
Yes, exactly. Now, this has been out for 4 months. What has the response been like since this was released?
So, two basic responses. One, my God, it's about time.
Yes.
Do you know how long we've been waiting on this?
Listen.
And part B to that is, so when is the next thing coming? And two, the response has also been very favorable, and we're so grateful for that.
Yes. And I'm really, really, really happy for you in this season. I see God doing amazing things through you. And I'm
He's kind. He's so kind.
True.
He's kind.
True.
Kind.
Wow.
Yeah.
When I look at your life, because we talk outside of this. When I look at your life, I really, really can truly say God is kind, and there's no limit to His favor.
He is kind.
Yeah, no limit to His favor and His goodness. So before you go, is there any collaboration, new projects, anything coming up? Share with us before you go.
So this is 2025. 2025 is going to be a great year.
Yes.
By the grace of God, it's going to be a great year musically for me.
Yes.
Because I launched Andrea McCurdy Ministries exactly 1 year ago.
Wow. Wow.
And launching it really meant, step up and say, okay, so the Lord gave me a prophetic word 27 years ago. And after all the processing and preparing and learning and stretching and testing and trying, the time has come to now step into it.
Yes.
Which is also part of how Jira came. So for this year, it is my intention that towards the end of this year, towards the end of November, that I will have music ready to launch.
Yes.
It's my desire to do a live event.
Yes.
The end of November of this year, and so I am completing some writing, and so far I am 3/4 ways through in terms of the content.
Yes.
In terms of what I want to say in this season, in this dispensation. And come next month, I'm sitting down with producer to say, all right, sir, here we are, gathered together in the sight of God. Praise His name.
Yes.
Let's talk about how do we attack this project, and what does it look and feel like, and what is the Lord saying, and what does the Lord want me to communicate, because there's an assignment for me.
Yes.
And so I need to now figure out how to best express what He has said to me in the way that He has empowered and gifted me to do it, because I can't be anybody else, and I don't want to be anybody else. So how another person will musically interpret and express themselves is the way that God has gifted them to do it. The way that He has graced me is how I want to best express it, and already I have spoken to one person who's going to work on one track for me, which I may release.
Wow.
So we're gonna attack that. We're gonna attack that particular one. We've already had the discussion. We've already have an idea in terms of the direction of that particular sound.
Yes.
But he has something lined up coming up to April. So thereafter, so by the middle of this year, I'm going to be dropping something again.
Lovely.
Something original this time around.
Lovely.
Original. And right, as we work through, so there are the teasers and stuff, and as we work through getting ourselves ready to do this live project. So
awesome.
I'm excited.
I hear it. Lovely.
Faith requires action.
Yes.
Hope is for the future, faith is for now.
Yes.
And I can't say, Lord, I am believing you, and I have faith, and not do something.
Wow.
With it.
Powerful.
So I am doing the work right now in terms of completing the writing of the songs and so on. And then I'm going to meet the producer and say, this is so on and so forth, and my main producer, and then, other persons who will probably collaborate on the project and what. And then we're going to show something out middle of the year to just say, hi.
Yes.
In addition to Jared and the last thing
yes.
we have another thought we want to share with you.
Yes, man. Come on, man.
And join me at Let's Worship Lord. Listen, God is to be worshipped.
That's it.
God is to be served. God is to be adored. The name of Jesus must be exalted in the four corners of the earth, because His is closer than we can imagine, and we still have a lot of work to do in a very short time.
Yes.
So here I am playing my part.
That's it. I am excited for you. I am really, I'm proud of you too.
Thank you.
Yes, you are welcome. You're welcome. One word of encouragement I will leave, and I'll tell the whole world: soar.
Yeah.
SOAR.
Wow.
Go ahead.
I hear that.
Yes. Soar. Yes. Boy, so we can talk the whole day. You know that already. But I don't want to get in any trouble. I need to continue the show. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me,
Inside the Life.
Thank you.
Yes.
Everybody. Thank you so much.
And follow Andrea McCurdy on all socials at Andrea McCurdy Ministries. Right? Yes, Andrea McCurdy Ministries. YouTube, Instagram right now. Follow her. You'll get all that you need and more. All right? Have a wonderful rest of the day.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome. Alrighty.